So, good day everyone, and good day especially to Captain Lee Arcayos, our instructor of seamanship. And today, me, John Rod R. Escolano, and Mr. Terence Martiliano will be explaining about the compartmentation and its effect on watertight integrity. So, ako ang naka-assigned about sa compartmentation. So, let's get started. So, first kay unsa man ang compartmentation, which nag-base ko diri sa handbook. So, ang water compartmentation ay ang compartmentation kuno is refers to the division of a ship's hull and interior spaces into separate watertight sections or compartments. These compartments are created using watertight bulkheads, decks, and partitions which prevent water ingress from spreading throughout the ship in the event of flooding or damage. The primary goal of compartmentation is to improve the ship's survivability by limiting the extent of flooding and maintaining buoyancy and ensuring stability. So, let's say for example, mao ni inyong ship, ang kani, mao ni ang compartmentation niya. Nasa sud ang mga kuanan ni. Pero since we're talking about kuan man, istorya matag about sa barko, ang kuan compartmentation kay kuan kung nakasakay na mo barko mao na ang kanang like levels or like makita ninyo sa picture sa kuan aning screen kani like na ay mga kwarto dira nakabutang ang mga gamit ninyo, but na siya yung mga kuan like separated rooms, which compartments are created using watertight bulkheads. Muna ang nasa gawas ubos sa hull and decks and partitions which prevent water ingress. So ang compartmentation kuno kay of in case like kanang kusog kayo ang balod sa inyong paglarga, like masud ang tubig, magstay ra na siya anang babaw, dili dyan na musulod bisag asa since naa may mga compartment, no, which nag-alis iyaha and water ingress from spreading throughout the ship. Mao na ang kuan sa compartmentation. And of course, like kung ma-damage man kaha ang inyong kuan, like ang side sa butang na to, starboard side sa inyong ship, dili o kung nadira ang maigo, dili ingon na musod malubog dayon inyong kuan. Ara-ara na part sa kuan sa ship ang naigo, maura po'y masudlan ng tubig and di siya makatag tungod sa compartmentation. The primary goal of compartmentation is to improve the ship's survivability. So ang kuan na niya dili dayon mga guba ang ship ninyo since na may compartmentation o kuan malimit ang flooding o ma-maintain ang buoyancy, which ug kung kani na may sulod mahimo na siya ani compartment and ensuring stability. So how compartmentation works: number 1, watertight bulkheads, vertical barriers that divide the hull into sections, creating watertight compartments, extend from the keel to the main deck to ensure complete separation. So from the word vertical, paana ya kung ibutan na to mao ni inyong ship kani ang body sa ship, paana na siya da manang vertical barriers para di makasud ang tubig, extend from the keel hangtod sa kinaubsan hangtod sa main deck para kuan ma-ensure siya na nagbuwag-buwag jud murag sorry. Next, number 2, watertight decks, horizontal barriers that add another layer of division and help contain flooding vertically. Horizontal, and nakahuman naman to sa vertical barrier, which is paana sa inyong barko. Ang horizontal paana na pud na. By layer na pud. Paana makita man nato diri sa picture, no? Ang kuan kanang vertical ug ang horizontal. Next, number 3, tight doors and hatches. Allow movement between compartments while maintaining water tightness when closed and essential during emergencies to contain flooding. So, makita ninyo ang kuan sa kung nakakuha na mo sa barko, na na sila ang ilahang mga portahan sa akong pagkahibaw kay naa na siya kanang murag tuyokon ang kana kay murag manay purpose like kanang ug kumuabli nya ug kung ilang isirado kay mas makuan siya dili siya pareha sa kanang ordinaryo ra na kuan pultahan na kanang ilakra kadto kay pwede siya mahugot and essential po to siya para dili makasud ang baha or flooding. Number 4 is subdivision load line. Determines the maximum permissible draft based on the ship's ability to remain afloat with specific compartment flooded. Damage stability requirements. So, ang subdivision load line kay dira makita na to og kung from the word permissible kay asay pwede ra no? Pwede ra na madraft or like dira mabahin-bahin kung asa ang kuan no from the word ship's ability to remain afloat. So naara jud na siya kanang since nag compartment baya dig naara jud na pwede naara na ana ang pwede na mabutangan og kuan load para for the ship's ability to remain afloat with specific compartments flooded. Naaray mga specific dili adto sa babaw ang makuan. Dili naan jud na siya gingon na specific compartments flooded. So ang next ani kay ang effects sa compartmentation on watertight integrity. Thank you.
So, punta naman tayo na sa what are the effects of compartmentation on watertight integrity. So, there are 4 effects of compartmentation on watertight in this handbook. So, first effect is containment of flooding. It says that compartmentation limits water ingress to a specific section of the ship, preventing the spread to other areas. This containment allows the vessel to retain buoyancy and reduces the risk of sinking. So, ibig sabihin ng sa containment of flooding. So, iniiwasan yung paglubog ng barko sa pamamagitan ng like yung napipigilan yung water na pumasok sa ibang section ng barko, di ba? Yun yung containment of flooding. So, nililimits niya yung water sa pumapasok sa barko, di ba? Then, it helps preventing to spread the other areas. Hindi nalalagyan yung ibang area. So, na-retain yung buoyancy ng barko. So, it's still floating even it's have water inside or asan sa ng barko, di ba? So, next is enhanced stability. So, by restricting water to designated compartments, compartmentation minimizes weight shifts that could reduce stability. So, prevents a significant rise in the center of gravity and helps maintain an adequate metacentric height. So, ibig sabihin, enhance stability. So, by restricting water daw sa compartmentation, designate yung mga ibang designated na mga compartments, minimize yung timbang, di ba? Para mas dadagdagan yung stability ng barko. So, it's still floating. So, it prevents a significant rise in the center of gravity. So, pinipigilan ng pagtaas ng center of gravity kasi mini-maintain yung metacentric height ng barko. Kaya yun yung effect ng compartmentation sa watertight. So next is improved damage tolerance. So ships with robust compartmentation can survive breaches to the hull as flooding is confined to a limited number of compartments. This is particularly critical in collisions, grounding, or battle damage in naval vessel. So, ibig sabihin, improved damage tolerance. So, parang nagiging matigas, di ba, yung isang ship. Kasi may compartmentation sila. So, binubuo sila ng lahat ng compartmentation. So, robust compartmentation can survive breaches to the hull, di ba? Hindi basta-basta maano yung madadamage yung hull kasi there are compartmentation na prevent for breaches to the hull. And as flooding is confined to a limited number of compartments. So yun nga, sinasabi, nalilimitahan lang yung nalalagyan ng tubig kasi may areas talaga na hindi mapapasukan kasi nga it composed of compartments, 'di ba? Parang kwarto-kwarto, 'di ba? Kwarto by kwarto. Then next is compliance with damage stability standards. So, compartmentation ensures compliance with international regulations such as the International Convention of the Safety of Life at Sea or SOLAS and classification society requirements. Then, these regulations often define the ship's survivability with one or more compartments flooded. Example, one compartment or two compartment flooding standards. Diba? So, ibig sabihin, compliance with damage stability standard. So, compartmentation, siyempre part dun ng requirements sa barko, di ba? Compliance with international regulation, di ba? Siyempre pag sinusunod natin yung mga requirements sa SOLAS, so safety life at sea, yung ano yung mga need siyempre para maka-proceed yung barko sa work, di ba? Then this regulation often define the ship survivability with one or more. Then, kung ano yung kanong kadami yung compartment ng isang barko is doon yun na may measure yung survivability of the ship. So for example, yung for example tatlo yung compartment na compartmentation. Then yung yung isang compartment is nalagyan ng tubig. So the ship is still intact. Why? Because yung dalawang compartmentation ng barko is still unflooded. So wala pang tubig. So syempre yung barko is still in float. So that's all the effects of compartmentation and watertight integrity. And I hope you like it.